Welcome to BIC's very first Capital Markets Day. Today, I will unveil our plan to deliver long-term, sustainable growth. As you all know, we face several continuing challenges in our industry. To face up to these challenges and tap into new sources of growth for BIC, we plan to expand our addressable markets and to adapt our business model. By doing so, we will capture a larger share of our markets and improve our cash generation. My ambition is to transform BIC on two fronts. First, I plan to make BIC more efficient, more fit for purpose. Second, I intend to transform BIC from a manufacturing and distribution-enabled company into an organization obsessed with consumer needs. We must focus more on long-term consumer megatrends. We're moving from a product lens to a consumer lens. Our permanent goal should be to always meet current and future consumer expectations. To reach our goal of becoming more consumer-centric, we will reframe our three businesses. From writing instruments to human expression, from lighters to flame for life, and from one-piece shaver to blade excellence. These shifts are underpinned by our excellence in quality and value for all our consumers. Now let me hand over to my team to outline our new strategic plan called Horizon.
BIC is shifting gears from a product and manufacturing-led company to a consumer-led company, and I would add to an innovative consumer-led company. The role of innovation is to support our Horizon strategy by creating unique growth opportunities and better meeting consumer needs through new and surprising technology. We are using the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence to capture in real time how consumers are using our products, to make their life better, studying when they use it, how they use it, and gather insight of how the product could better meet their needs. Everybody talks about consumer centricity, and let me reassure you, I'm not giving you a conceptual definition of consumer centricity in the digital age. At BIC, we believe in walking the talk. We focus on bringing consumer insight to life in our day-to-day products. Let me share a couple of concrete examples. Today, shaving habits have changed drastically, yet the shavers offered in this category today are very similar to what they were 20 years ago. Our mission is to offer products that are more in tune with today's world. To help make this happen, earlier this year, we've set up a consumer panel of more than 500 individuals who provide data directly to our R&D team using a connected shaver. This is the first weight shaver to integrate IoT through sensors and AI technology. At BIC, we've been able to translate those informations into insights and then solutions. As a result, we have developed a technology that shaves long hair without clogging the cartridge, which reduces water consumption and therefore improve the shaving experience. This isn't a dream, it's a reality. The technology is there. We are testing the solution with consumers as we speak, and it will be on the market in the next 18 months. Another example is the BIC creative community. One of the products that we have launched this year, BIC PrevaGuard, was developed because of this process and is already on the shelf in the US. This product contains built-in protection to stop bacterial growth on the pen itself, regardless of where it's being used, either at home, school, or in the office. And we are now working to expand the range further, so look out for more news on this very soon as we help to protect consumers in this ever-changing environment. It's a great example of how we walk the talk of consumer centricity. The point of our innovation is to drive sustainable and profitable growth. Our ambition is to double the contribution of innovation in our growth journey.
One of our key goals is to generate cash for the organization that can be reinvested in growth. As you have heard today, we are in the midst of a transformation at BIC. We are moving from a manufacturing-driven company to a customer and consumer-driven company. We are shifting from a regionally led organization to a truly global one. Our newly designed supply chain organization is the engine that enables this transformation. This engine is powered by our reliability, responsiveness, and reduction in cost, or what we would like to call the 3 R's. We are reliable because we deliver right quality on time. This commitment is part of our DNA. It is the result of ongoing improvements, including sharing knowledge across the organization to better reach our targets. We are also reliable because we maintain our capacity to produce and deliver. We keep strengthening our business continuity planning through footprint management and regular contingency analysis. This brings me to the second way we are creating additional business value. By responding quickly in a fast-changing environment. We do this through 1. Portfolio management and segmentation. 2. Solid governance and processes to monitor portfolio efficiency. Lastly, I would like to talk about reducing costs. Supply chain will contribute to more than 60% of the company's total saving target of 50 million euros by 2022. Our growing agility is creating a clear competitive advantage for BIC, adding significant value to our stakeholders and eventually freeing up cash to fuel our growth.
Today, I'm going to share with you how our new Horizon strategy, built on a strengthened, agile, and fundamentals-based commercial operation, will raise the bar of commercial excellence to drive BIC's growth and profitability. Indeed, we are building commercial capabilities that drive profitable growth for the company, underpinned by consumer centricity and executional excellence. For BIC, this means strong mid-single-digit net sales growth and delivering the company's profit margin and cash flow objectives, which Chad will take you through later. It is a strategy that will focus on accelerating and winning in the growing segments, channels, and markets where consumers spend their time and money. It is a strategy that intends to win their hearts, minds, and their wallets. First, our omni-channel management, winning where consumers shop, including and especially e-commerce. Secondly, RGM or revenue growth management, driving value growth, leveraging analytics to build value on top of the volume growth the company has at its base. Thirdly, taking a portfolio management approach to allocate resources to the markets in which we operate.
I hope you've recognized the common thread running through the presentation today. Growth. Sustainable and accelerating growth. That's our mantra. There are 3 main focus areas to the Horizon Plan. 1, expanding our functional capabilities to drive profitable growth. 2, reframing how we think about our categories by adopting a consumer-driven orientation to turn category headwinds into tailwinds. And 3, doubling down on our sustainable development strategy to future-proof our business. So we're broadening our focus from stationery to human expression, which will open up adjacent markets, such as the fast-growing creative expression and digital writing market spaces. We're taking a similar approach to broaden our view in our other categories. In lighters, we're expanding from lighters to Flame for Life to sustain profitability and grow the business. And in shavers, we're expanding from shavers to blade excellence to capitalize on our assets, our advanced R&D, and our world-class manufacturing capabilities. BIC has been at the forefront of sustainability for more than 15 years. This is why we're announcing today 2 major commitments that will reduce our carbon footprint. First, we plan to use 100% reusable, recyclable, or compostable packaging by 2025. And second, we aim to use 50% non-virgin petroleum plastic in our products by 2030, with an intermediate target of 20% by 2025.
Rocketbook is the ideal stepping stone for BIC into the emerging and fast-growing digital writing segment. And we intend to develop the Rocketbook and other digital writing products consistent with our mission. This is just the beginning of our journey in digital writing.
Today, I will demonstrate how we intend to move lighters from a single-purpose product to a product for all consumer lighting occasions. A strategy we call Flame for Life. This strategy can be summarized in 3 pillars. First, to focus on all consumer lighting occasions through innovation. Second, to shift from a volume to a value-driven model to drive incremental growth and maintain profitability in core markets. Third, to build a competitive advantage for long-term growth throughout sustainability. At BIC, we believe a lighter is an essential item because its primary purpose is to produce a flame, and a flame is a central part of our lives. Lighter use may be known primarily for smoking in developed markets where BIC has a leading position. However, lighter has extensive usage among many different types of consumer activities. And research tells us that nearly 50% of flame usage is not smoking related. A good example of innovation meeting new consumer needs for flame is our Easy Reach product. It was created to provide a way to light the very last end of a candle without burning your fingers, and as a more sustainable alternative to the larger multipurpose lighter, and at a lower price point. As Chester mentioned, launched during the summer, Easy Reach is already among our top 5 SKUs in the US. Now, moving to the second pillar I mentioned, shifting from a volume to a value-driven model in our core market through trading up and RGM. Our approach through trading up allows us to capture value by taking into account consumers' inclination to pay for the quality and the safety of a BIC lighter. In other words, we choose to gain market value. Part of our trading up strategy is working on brand strength and personalization. In addition to strengthening our brand, we continue to roll out our safety program with retailers worldwide. The third core pillar of our accelerated growth strategy is reinforcing our commitment to sustainability. Underpinning all of our initiatives and providing a strong competitive advantage, driving long-term growth and profitability. Our aspiration is to pioneer the circular economy for lighters. And after 5 years of research and development, our very first lighter recycling line is up and running, sorting out all raw materials at a purity up to 100%.
I hope I've illustrated for you today not only the strength we have financially, but all the ways we're working to shift the company to build upon these strengths. Our transformation is well underway, and I'm confident that our new direction and our new operating model will drive growth and returns. Ultimately, what we're always trying to do is drive long-term value for our investors. We're on that path, and we'll focus on accelerating our profitable growth and reinforcing cash generation. We believe our capital allocation policy has a balance of long-term value for all our stakeholders while promoting the long-term growth of the company.
I'd like to reiterate a few key messages that I think are particularly important out of everything that we've covered here today. First, I trust that you were able to see that we have a clear strategy and roadmap to capture the next phase of our growth. Second, we will transform BIC. We're expanding our addressable markets into fast-growing adjacent segments. We're leveraging existing capabilities and manufacturing excellence to generate incremental revenue. We're taking our sustainable development journey to the next level with an ambitious plan to reduce plastics in both our packaging and our products. Lastly, we have both the cash generation ability and discipline to deliver on our objectives. That is why I believe that we will reach our ambition to generate long-term sustainable growth and our shareholder returns. Thank you very much for your attention.